But it's Hi guys, it's Robo here from Mods, Mohawks and Moshpits. This is part 4 of our probably biggest episode to date. In part 1, we were talking about obviously the 50 greatest songs according to Ranker. Were it Ranker?
It was Ranker, yeah.
Ranker, yeah. And obviously part 2 with Liam with his not so punky top 50.
No.
And then part 3 was Bren with his top 50. There were a few in there that I were a bit shocked about. Very good 2 episodes, hit the feels all the way around. And I'm joined today, obviously, with Ballbag Bren. Say hello.
Excuse me. Hello, mate. How are you getting on? Yeah, loving these. Absolutely loving them. And I'm looking forward to this part, mate, as well. Yeah. Let's crack on.
Yeah, obviously. And then we're joined by the soft punk Liam.
I know, I'm no longer punk, am I? I'm fucking Dawson's
Spunk,
Creek.
mate.
Yeah,
Oh, mate, that made my day, that.
Fucking
That made my day,
Dawson's
that.
Creek. I don't want
How
to
you feeling?
wait for our lives to be over. Fucking
It's
hell.
feeling good. You can tell, folks.
Mate, I am smiling. Like, I am buzzing. I love that song. I love it.
And we dropped the bombshell that while Robbo was eating his Cocoa Pops because he was rich, me and Liam are both Johnsons and was eating shredded wheat or porridge made out of water.
I don't think you did, boys. You were half water, half milk. You want that poor.
No, I used to. No, we used water. My dad had a beer.
Get it in. Get that can of Skoll in there.
Fucking did. Beer and porridge. It's just a thing. You'd be surprised. It's
Maybe in
actually
Derby,
quite
mate,
good.
but
It's actually
maybe in
quite
Derby.
nice, you know.
But in God's country,
It tastes like Marmite.
we have Cocoa Pops with vodka, mate.
You're posh, you are, mate. You're proper posh.
Right.
Our old checks will pay for Cocoa Pops, mate.
Oh, bloody hell. Right, obviously, let's get to the fat. This list, honestly, I could have gone probably 500 songs. It's writing them out, screwing them up, writing them out, screwing them up, writing them up. I literally, last 2 days, I ripped this list out at work. I changed a couple of bits, and I literally went, right, that's it now. I'm not messing about with it again. I've not read it since, so a few of these are probably going to shock me. It was the only way I could do it. I don't know how you guys felt about it, Bren and Liam, but I wrote it down, and as soon as I looked at it, I went, that can move. But
yeah, it's like I explained, I think Liam mentioned it as well, is you start off with, I think Liam said he had like 360. I think I ended up writing like 120 down, and then you have to whittle them down to 50. And does it matter how you're feeling on the day to the 50 that you write down, or was it always going to be the same top 50? But like me and Liam have mentioned, and Liam will back me up, I ain't never going through this again. It tiring, emotional roller coaster. But brilliant. I don't think that I've not enjoyed it because I thoroughly have, and I thoroughly enjoyed listening to Liam's 50, and I can't wait for your 50, Robbo. I don't know how Liam feels about it all.
Come on, Liam, gives you words before I start.
Be prepared. Don't cry. If you do want to cry, we're here for you, mate. And come, and fuck off.
Let's do it then. So nice and breezy. This is just childhood. This is what sort of things that just got played in my house. I don't know if mum and dad were fans. I'm not really sure, but we're going to start with Roxette. Listen to Your Heart. That was played in my house all the time.
Good song.
437 million views. So we're starting really strong there. That is massive.
It's a good song.
Yeah,
good song. And again, Roxette, my first crush.
Ooh, yeah.
She is fucking tasty. She is.
We're going to go to 49, right? And this would just, whenever you went in a rock pub, a grimy little bar where you had to wipe your feet as you left, this were always the old rockers with the leather jackets on, the spikes sit in the corner. This song always came on, just reminds me of them pubs, Leopard in Doncaster. Woolpack, Doncaster, them sort of places. It was Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Nice.
What a song. I mean, they are Australia's probably royalty.
Yeah.
It says it all with the numbers. What do you reckon, boys, numbers-wise?
For Thunderstruck,
Yeah.
fucking easy, up to 1 billion. Got to be.
Yeah, I'm with Liam.
Got to be.
1.4 billion.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah,
Straight
massive.
up.
You
Yeah.
can't go any bigger than that, can you?
No. One of the biggest bands in the world.
Yep.
Easily, by far, probably the biggest, the top 4 metal bands that are
Yep.
there. Easy.
Straight up.
Now we're going to go in with probably a newer metal band. These are the guys that have picked up the torch, carried it on. He was in the Kerrang magazine front page when he was sat in the crowd, and he said to the Kerrang magazine guy, "I'm going to be one of the biggest bands in the world at the time." It was Ollie Sykes of Bring Me the Horizon with Throne. Massive song. Means a lot to me. This is one of the songs when I first got with my wife now, we were playing it, and this is one of the first bands she took to Will Bring Me with Throne. And the video were 172 million. Bearing in mind, they've only been on the scene now 10, 15 years. Very niche market. I think they're flying the flag very much for the metal world now in England.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys feel about that. Obviously, it's not your thing.
I've never heard him. Really? Never.
Bring Me the Horizon.
No.
Massive,
No.
mate.
No.
Massive. And this is where it's completely, if this is my list all over, I brought it back down to earth with just a very good feel song. I don't know why I've picked it up. I don't know why I love it so much. It's just there. It will be a song. If I see it like as a suggestion, I will play it. If it's on the radio, I'll turn it up. Coming in at 47 is Goo Goo Dolls and Iris.
Beautiful song. I agree with you. This is.
It's just one of them songs. I don't know why it's there, but
brilliant.
it's there.
Brilliant.
And that where. Do you want to have a guess at votes there?
High.
It's good. No, I think it'll be about 17 million. I think.
More.
17.
I'm going to say
525 million times that's been
hell.
viewed.
Wow.
Just shows how big that song is.
It's how big the Goo Goo Dolls are. I mean, they're massive, but in England, they're not that big. It's really
I couldn't tell you one other song by them. I couldn't tell you anything else by them.
Fucking hundreds. I love the Goo Goo Dolls.
I couldn't tell you anything.
Do you know what, Liam? Right. That Iris Goo Goo Dolls could have easily made it into our top 50.
Could have.
It's a massive song.
Do you know what I mean?
Massive.
This is what I'm saying about the roller coaster of the up and down, but just writing the 50 down as we saw him at that time. But no, like you said there, Robbo, Iris was around and everybody loved that song.
Yeah. To me, it was Slide from the Goo Goo Dolls. That was it. It was weirdly, it was on Dawson's Creek. And
you and Dawson's Creek. I'm getting your box set for Christmas.
Love it, mate. That's when I first heard the Goo Goo Dolls. It was in Dawson's Creek because the Dawson's Creek soundtrack's fucking awesome.
You and Dawson's Creek.
Seriously, put in the Dawson's Creek soundtrack, you'll find some right bangers in there. I mean, like, what's the band? M83, fucking brilliant band. But they was on Dawson's Creek. Check it out, man. Good call though, Goo Goo Dolls.
Well, this will be one neither of you know. I got one of you to review one of the songs. I think 46 coming in at 14 million views. Bad Omens, Limits. Very good song. I've played it at work a few times, Ben. You probably told me to turn it down. It's not your thing. Fucking shit. But it's one of them songs that gets me going. If I'm going to do something, I'll play it loud. It will get me motivated. It will get me even digging outside sometimes, Brent. So if you want to get me digging, there's your song, mate. Yeah, brilliant song to me. Means a lot to me. This one is massive. As I met my wife now, this was a song what helped me get from one relationship to another. It's home a lot. I think I played it in a little mini at the time. First day we met. I don't know why she didn't do a fucking runner. We're still here. We're still fighting. But it's Moving On by Asking Alexandria. Amazing song. Very strong lyrics. All about being away from home, leaving everything you love behind, and just trying to carry on your life. And it just hits me every time. That came in at a respectable, very respectable 72 million views. I didn't realise they were that big.
I wouldn't have given him 72. No way. Nowhere near.
Fucking massive, that. Absolutely massive to me, that is. Yeah, 45. I've had to chuck him 44 now. I've had to chuck him in. I could have put 8, 9 songs by these, but this is the sort of music you guys are probably not going to listen to. Oh, saying that, you did a review on you did The Greatest Fear and you loved it. So I was actually quite impressed by it. This is my favourite song by Parkway Drive. It's The Void. The video's just as good as The Greatest Fear. So give it a check out. You'll love it. Big riffs, big drumming, loads of fireworks. You'll love it. Yeah, 14 million that came in at.
Not bad.
43. This is probably the first proper festival I remember from 19 when I could drink. These were headlining a tiny little, it was called Doncaster Live many years ago. This is the band that was headlining. I always remember it. I was drinking from dinner time. They came on at 9 o'clock. And I didn't really know of them. Since then, I've really got to love this band. I think you boys will both love this band. I'm sure you do. It is The Levelers. What a Beautiful Day. And it was just a perfect song for the time. Absolutely love it. And this is what shocks me. This song only came in at 2.2 million views.
Whoa.
That's it. And I absolutely love that song.
I thought everybody
When the
knew
sun's
that
shining,
song.
that's the one in it.
It is.
They're just it's like the Levelers. They're always mid card. They've been at Why Not Festival a few times when we've been, and I think I know for a fact me and Liam have had a conversation about the Levelers before. You would think that they would be higher up on the bill, but they've always been mid. But
I don't know why. I think they're amazing.
they've always drew a massive crowd. So, and that is their most popular song by a mile. But I'm a bit weirded out by only 2.2 million, Sam. To be honest, I mean, I don't know what Liam thinks about that, because I know
honestly,
Liam is a
I
Levelers
think it should
fan,
be like higher.
Weirdly, the Levelers only play eco warrior fests and stuff like that. They don't really have, like Brand said, they're always a middle card, or they always headline little festivals. They don't. But saying that, they've done so many festivals, you would have thought it still would have been more than that. I'm sure there's been
definitely, I agree.
more millions than that going to the festivals, and that's just festivals alone. So,
I mean, going from Goo Goo Dolls at 525 million, which I think's on the same par as that song.
Good for them, because the Goo Goo Dolls like
to that.
The Goo Goo Dolls went through loads. He went through leukemia and everything he did, and they deserve.
But even when I just shout out Parkway Drive, unless you're into fucking heavy metal, you ain't gonna listen to it, and they got 14 million. You know what I mean? Levelers are on radio.
Heavy metal is probably a bigger genre. Levelers I would class as folk music.
Right, okay.
You figure so you've got to see it though, Robo. This is so if you've got Britpop, you've got mods, you've got punk, you've got whatever. Metal has been going since the beginning, and it's still going now. Whereas you listen to any other genre, it's stopped. Most genres have stopped. You don't get many indie bands anymore. You don't get many. I mean, pop or whatever you fucking want to call it. All these days, it's all there's so many little pixelated genres. But metal's always been solid. It's always been there, and it will always be there. This is people that are pissed off and angry. Or also, fucking, it's a good community. The metal community is amazing.
What's happened there, boys?
Let's carry on then. And 42, this is the difference then, going from a nice, easy song of Levelers. The next one is where it says Pissed Off and Angry. It's Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. That was my angry song. I loved screaming that one out. Very, very respectable. I didn't think it'd be that high, but 280 million views.
Yeah, no surprise there. They must get massive.
But yeah, if I wanted to lose my shit, that'd be the one you put on.
Yeah, they're massive, and it's a good song. It's a good song. It's. I call those kind of songs with songs where you're sitting in a tank and you're ready to blow shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No idea what you're talking about there, Herr Commandant.
Going all wrong. This is going all wrong.
Why? What's up?
Keep freezing up.
Oh, I'm all right.
It's weird.
Does yours, Sam?
When yours freezed up, then mine did.
Let's crack on.
Right. Yeah, mine's going all right.
Let's keep going then. 41. A band close to my heart. I think they're not given enough recognition for how good they are. They are royalty in the metal world, but they never get headliner of anything. They've been around since as long as I can remember, and it's Machine Head with Now We Die. The massive band. They've never ever headlined a stage. They've always mid-card, a bit like the Levelers, but I could play these guys all day long. But it probably shows with the numbers. Look at the number now, and it is low. It's 4.6 million. We say low, but that for my list, that is a low card.
Machine Head good.
Yeah.
But Machine Head had Machine Head. I mean, but it's weird. It's weird because I think everyone knows who Machine Head are.
Machine fucking Head. Yeah, everyone knows. Then we're going completely different now. I mean, we're going from Machine Head to the song. This were doing the silly thing that you should never do and not talking to people. And did we get that, boys, or we lost it?
I lost that. That froze that time.
That.
Right, what we'll do is just close down Discord and go back into it. So back in. Yeah.
Beautiful day, hey.
Someone were playing up then. He just kept jumping in and out.
Yeah.
What a beautiful day.
Hey. It's a beautiful
It would fuck up on my episode. Fuck you both.
It's easy to edit, mate. Easy to edit. I thought actually Bren froze then. Actually thought he froze then. That's shit. So let's do it then. Go on, carry on.
Coming in at number 40, completely different to what we've just done. This from a friend of mine passing many years ago when I was young. He did a silly thing he shouldn't have done, and that would not talk because men need to talk more. And he took his own life. And this depressing song actually pulled me through it. It's Drugs Don't Work by The Verve.
Wow.
And it pulled me from rock bottom. Shane, rest in peace, pal. And it only had, and it shocks me to this day, 37 million views.
Yeah,
it's such an amazing song, amazing lyrics. It doesn't have to be. It's happened again.
It has.
Has everyone froze up?
I did then as well. I don't know what it
For
is.
anyone, I don't know what I did. I didn't freeze up. I was still live.
It keeps freezing two of us up because it froze me up.
It just froze me up. It's done it there. It's doing it now. It's just doing it. Let me check mine.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be my internet though. Let me just check mine. One of our internets is down.
I've got full. You know where it says video connected, and you got that. What's that MS mean?
Mine's full.
Mine's full.
Hold on. I've got 139 megabyte download and 60 upload, so it's definitely not me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm full. To be fair,
mine's full. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, so to the.
What part are you looking at?
I'm cabled in. I'm cabled in.
Yeah, me too. What are you looking at?
at the bottom left where it says general /Parker Monkey Podcast.
General.
On the bottom left of Discord, where you turn your camera on and off and shit.
Yeah.
So does it say video connected on yours there?
Mine says video connected.
And then you've got like the Wi-Fi signal, haven't you?
Yeah, mine's
Yeah,
full.
that's full. 17 MS, mine's saying.
What's yours, Liam?
Where's it say? I haven't got it's not saying MS. Hold on, I've got you on pop out. One sec. Mine's on full. How do you see the MS on it?
Do you know what,
Just
lads?
over it. If you hover it, it tells you what MS is.
I think
16
it might
MS,
be,
I'm fine.
I'm 13.
45.
Could be mine. I mean, 14.
It's all right. What I'm going to do is just do a new screen capture. I think what it might be doing is because it might be my end because I've got you on pop art. So let me just see if I can do it this way. Let's try it this way, shall we, duckies? All right, let's try it that way. Right, yeah, we'll have to do it that way, and I can edit it out. That's fine. Okay, let's try it that way. Should be fine.
I need to carry on from. Have we got 40 or do I need to do it again?
What was 40?
You're from 40.
The Verve.
No, yeah, do the verb again.
Right, okay.
Sorry,
Starting,
mate.
yeah?
I know that's shit to do that one again.
No, I've got to do it again. 3, 2, 1. Coming in at 40, this song means a lot to me. It's a song when I was very young. I mean, in my late teens. I lost my friend, and this song is very depressing song by the words, but it actually pulled me out of a massive hole when I lost him. It is The Verve with Drugs Don't Work.
Great song. I think at some point the verbs pulled me out of a shitty situation.
I'm not gonna agree with the fact that you say it's a really depressing song. The lyrics, it could be construed as being depressing, but it got you out of a hole.
I mean, a massive hole, mate. Massive hole.
So is it a song that resonates with people that are feeling low and brings them maybe out of that feeling, even for 4 minutes? You know.
I mean, but I know I'll see your face again. Surely that's going to lift anybody up. I mean, in my eyes,
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. But you just listen to a song sometimes, and it just brings you where you need to be. It just levels you out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's
you can be either up here or you can be down here, and that song just puts you back there.
Yeah.
That's what it did for me.
It's a sensational song, mate.
Yeah.
It's
very
good.
And then it comes down to and I don't think it does it justice. It's a lot, but 37 million does not do it justice for how good that song is of views for me. And 39. This is, I don't know if it was mum or my dad, but this song used to play a lot. This guy used to play it all the time in my house again. It's Against All Odds by Phil Collins. Amazing song.
Phil Collins was put on my list a few times, but taken off. But great song, mate. Good call.
Yeah.
I mean, the film. It were always the film Buster that must have played in my house at least every other week. It were always being played. So
True Hearts
is generally always going to be
awesome. True Hearts is a great song. Great film.
I actually love "Wish It Would Rain Down" by Phil Collins. I actually love that song.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I just went for the generic. I'm trying not to do too many of one person. I'm just trying to give you a massive overview of my life.
Amazing.
And my growing up and whatever. And that came in at 27 million votes,
nice.
views. So respectable for a song of the 80s now. So quite a newer song. It's not so new now, but I'm a very big fan of this band. And this song is just absolutely amazing. The lyrics are perfect. The instruments are perfect. And I don't know why, but it's very slow for them. And it's the Scottish band Biffy Clyro with Space. Amazing song. It's beautiful. I don't know why I like it so much. I just do. And that came in at 3.5 million views.
Yeah.
One coming in next. I don't think you'd expect me because when you guys talk about this band, and you both do, you'll see I'm very quiet because I don't really know much by them. But this is another one of my dad's. He used to sing this on karaoke. He can't sing for shit, but he'd sing this on karaoke. And obviously, my mum and dad had a pub trade, so I used to sit there and have to put up with this. But it's one song, I tell you what, I couldn't do way out now. And it's The Who, Pinball Wizard.
Wicked song.
Great song, yeah.
Yeah, wicked
My
song.
dad used to go on about this film, and I've never seen it. And he said the film's amazing. Yeah. Obviously, it's about pinball. Never seen it. I don't know. I might have to give it a go at some time. That came 13 million views, that one. Respectable for a very old band like The Who.
Yeah.
Now we're coming into my more political punk side. I love this band. I've talked to Bren about this band before you were even on my first episode, because he kept calling them Rage Against the Machine. It's like they're not. They're called Rise Against with Saviour. Amazing song. I play this at least once a week, this song. It gets me pumped. I love it. I couldn't between this one and Give It All, and this were the one for me. They're all running around in video in fucking rabbit costumes, hair costumes, fox costumes. It's weird as fuck. I absolutely love it. 191 million views. That shows you how big a band they are.
Yeah.
American.
Massive.
They're American.
American political punk band, mate.
Brilliant band.
Yeah.
Brilliant band. Same with Black Flag as well. They're kind of the same as Black Flag.
Black Flag, yeah, but along same lines.
Yeah.
Coming in at 35 for me. I just love his theatrical side. I love his movies. I love him as a singer, actor, everything. And it's The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars. Amazing song. Amazing lyrics.
I'll tell you what, I've never really heard them. Never listened to them, really.
Oh, mate, the video to The Kill, it's all about The Shining. It's their reenactment of The Shining. It's amazing. One of my favourite films, to be fair, The Shining. Awesome. That came in it, and this is where you should listen to them, mate. Where do you think you are on views?
I don't know them really well. I know it's Jared Leto, so
yeah,
I'd say 15 million.
258 million views.
Hell. I didn't know they were that big.
Massive, mate. But all the videos are massive.
It's probably their best song, to be fair.
Easily, by far. Easily. This is showing the new metal in me next at 34. The classic song. I could have gone for so many, but Aerials by System of a Down.
Yeah, it's good. It's not a bad song. It's not a bad song, mate. It's the song hitting you. If it hits you, then that's what it's about. It's from the heart.
And there you go. 455 million views.
Yeah.
Can't all be wrong, mate.
Don't know him. I honestly don't know him.
If you want to know new metal, they're one of the artists you'd give a go. You'd listen to System of a Down. They do know how to get a show going. They haven't got a lot, but Serge Tankard is an amazing frontman. Amazing.
Yeah.
It's weird. He sings with like an Arabic voice, doesn't he, in System of a Down as well?
But they're from Albania.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a strange kind of concept, but it's weird music. But I can see why people love System of a Down. I mean, there's some songs I really like as well. Good band.
When you say new metal, then are the Linkin Park kind of style?
It's just under the NU metal. Not right. That's just what they were. They were like, you're talking Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, System of a Down.
Yeah, I don't mind listening to them kind of bands. So yeah,
really good band. Give them a go. Next, this one's just for me because I absolutely love them. I've seen them live probably the most times out of any other band. This was the first song I ever heard by them many years ago, and it's a Bullet from a Valentine, Hearts Burst into Fire. It's probably the most slow song they do, and it was the first one I heard, and there's so much heavier than this, but this is the one for me. Coming in with 39 million views. There's a lot going on, honestly. Some of the things that you won't believe. As we go up now, some songs you think, why is that so low and why is that so high? But I don't know. Obviously, I'm much more generic than I realise if I'm listening to what everyone else listens to. I don't know. But here we are. Next,
it's like force-fed, isn't it? You know, I could put a playlist on YouTube at work, and you're having to listen to that playlist. You know, generic, you could go around to Liam's house and have a barbecue, and Liam will put Sex Pistols and the Buzzcocks on, and you listen to that. So, yeah, when you say generic and you're putting them in there, it's because you've heard a song and you say, I fucking like that song, and it's now in your top 50.
Yeah, man. By far, I love that song. Coming in at 32, Depeche Mode with Just Can't Get Enough. Absolutely love it. Anyone that says they hate that song's lying.
Brilliant song.
Everybody and anyone.
Song.
Nice to see it. Nice to see it in a top 50.
Yeah, fucking.
It's got to be there, mate, for me. Believe it or not, a lot of bands, and this includes Slipknot, would not be around without that sort of people. I did it in a past episode. Corey Taylor brings up Depeche Mode a lot. He listens to them when he's on tour. He has them out on the background, so they do influence even the heaviest of heavy bands. So they're there for me. And they came in at 84 million views. So that's pretty respectable. This one, next at 31, I mean, everyone loves this song. I don't know why. It's the only song I put in by them. To say the part of the scene, I'm not being keen on them at all. But Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. It's just one of them songs that plays at every party. You always get one woman that thinks she can be fucking Amy Lee and one guy that wants to be rapper, and they always play it out. It always happens the same. But I'll tell you what, boys, this song must be very, very popular. 1.3 billion views.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's, yeah.
But honestly, in my early 20s, I don't think I went to one house party where they want two people singing this, and you just think, "Oh, come on, get a life." But it's there now. It's one of my favorite songs. I love it. I would not play anything else by her.
It was played a hell of a lot when it first came out. It was a fucking popular song, wasn't it?
I remember it on the when it was Freeview on the hits. Can you remember the hits? Freeview channel. I remember it on there all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, coming in after that, this song means a hell of a lot to me. When I got engaged to my wife now, this was played as our little dance song. I was very pissed. I played rugby that day, and then we set up a party. And this will probably shock you, Bren, that it's in my top 30. This is number 30. Stereophonics with Indian Summer.
Wow, that's a fucking banger.
I love that song, and it'll always be there with me. That came in with 80 million views.
Amazing song.
Underrated band, mate. Very underrated band. And they've got banger after banger, to be fair.
No, mate.
Really have.
They went on tour not long ago. My mate saw him in Florida. There was 20 people there.
Never.
Yeah.
20 really?
People. Yeah, 20 people in Florida. There's only 20 people to see Stereophonics.
I'd love to see Phonics. I'd love to see Phonics.
Weird, isn't it?
Crazy, man. Coming in 29, I've talked about them. Epic by Faith No More. Amazing song. I absolutely love it. It was groundbreaking, that sort of style at the time with the video. It just blew people away. It still blows me away now. I love the song. I love the video. 44 million views.
Yeah, man.
Easy peasy. Next one, we went about it probably a couple of episodes ago, but this song is the best song of any movie soundtrack ever. I don't care what you say about your Shire and your Lord of the Rings. This is the one for me. It's Cry Little Sister by Jared McMahon.
Yeah, fucking
from Lost Boys. Really, amazing
really
song.
Good song. Really good song.
It's iconic as well because of the Lost Boys.
Oh yeah, it's just that's a no-brainer. I agree. That's in the top easy in my top 10 if it was coming to movie soundtracks.
Yeah, man.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, boys? 958,000 views.
What?
Well, it's like Liam again mentioned it on the movie soundtrack episode, which is available, guys, by the way, about the Commitments being a cult film. The Lost Boys is very much a cult film. I can tell you right now, my missus has never seen it. So
what? Sit her down now.
but that's what I mean, though, isn't it? You know, it's a cult film, nearly 1 million views. You know, you're probably only going to look. Let's be honest, you're only going to know that song if you've watched The Lost Boys,
or you're an 80s fan of stuff.
I love the song,
but it's a great song. Yeah,
it's a great song. Next one, Liam loves this person. I love this person. I know Bren loves this person. I think we've all had one in there, and it's Billy Idol with Rebel Yell.
Whoa,
amazing song.
Oh, you legend. That's a classic. Absolutely
awesome song. I can see him now with his slick back blonde hair with his leather gloves on, giving it some.
Amazing song. Amazing
what a guy.
Song. Yeah, he's a legend. I mean, that's amazing. Did you have Billy Idol on yours, Bren?
I didn't, mate. No. Could have quite easily. But amazing. Fair play to you two boys for getting Billy in there.
We'll represent him then.
You represent.
But yeah, you know how popular it was. I mean, this is going back to saying Punk, and 154 million views.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. So good.
It's amazing. Next, and I hate the fact that I love this song so much, and I've slagged this band off on probably every episode. Right, Guns N' Roses with November Rain. That cuts me deep. all the time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I love that song. I was 17 when I first heard it, and I remember playing. What's it fucking called? CS:GO, Counter Strike.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to have that song on repeat playing Counter Strike. Honestly,
That's awesome.
I just remember it, and it says it all with views. I mean,
I love that.
2.1 billion. The video's amazing. It's all about Slash when he stood on that cliff face. Wind blew his shirt open, and it's just
Yeah.
riffing away. It's iconic, innit?
It is. It is. Totally agree.
But yeah. Next, I'm gonna come back with a bit of proper punk when it was proper punk. London Calling with a Clash.
Well, so what number are you on, by the way?
The Clash is number 25, so we're halfway there.
Oh, halfway there. 25. Awesome. London Calling, Clash, no brainer. Great song.
It's there. I don't think I've ever been to a grimy, shitty rock bar without a song playing at some point during the night. It always gets played. It's an amazing song. It's always been part of my life since breaking into them clubs at 15 and getting kicked out when they find out how old you are. Coming after that, and this is gonna be right up Liam Street. It's one we agreed on. I couldn't believe he said it because it's a cover. Johnny Cash and Hurt. I absolutely love that song.
So good. Such a good song.
I don't have to say the numbers. He said them 251 million views. Amazing song.
Says it all. Great song.
This one, the next.
Hold on, Sam.
Go on.
Just to let people know that we've actually reviewed Thomas Gabriel, who is Johnny Cash's grandson, doing an absolutely amazing cover of Johnny Cash's version. So check it out on YouTube, guys.
Yeah.
Carry on, video. Robert. Get it checked.
It is such
the next cover. One. Go on. Yeah, I agree with you completely. Such a good cover. The next one annoys me because this song was sang by this band, and one person, she's not with us anymore, Amy Winehouse, took it as her own and made it hers, and it wasn't. It's so much better by the Zootons, Valerie.
Yeah, good song. That's interesting.
But nobody knows it's by the Zootons. Everyone thinks it's Amy Winehouse's. Everyone.
No, I always knew it was from the Zootons. It came out way before.
Because you know about music.
I get what you mean.
When I talk to people, other people, and it says it all with a number.
The Zootons are back, by the way. They're back with a new album. Yeah,
nice, man. It says it with the numbers, and I did do a little compare. Valerie by the Zootons were only 7 million views. Amy Winehouse, 800 million views.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, something went wrong there drastically. Next one, and this is your little feud used to, and I'm going to chuck it in there. Coming in at 22, very respectable. The Beatles, Hey Jude.
Wow, I did not expect that one from you, Robbo.
And that's
definitely
my granddad. My granddad were a massive fan. Rest in peace, my granddad. And yeah, every time I went around there, because I had really bad travel sickness as a kid, right? So I couldn't get to the bottom of the road without being sick in a car. So my mum and dad used to fuck me off to my nana and granddad's while they went shopping. That's what used to happen to me. And my granddad was sat there in his chair listening to Beatles. That'd be it. And that's what I remember.
Love it.
Great story.
It. Yeah, I love that.
Next one, absolute amazing band. I'm trying to get you into them. You don't like them, and I know you don't. 21 Architects with Doomsday, probably their biggest song. Look at Brendan's face; he hates it. I love it though. I absolutely love it.
I can't really question it. So yeah, I mean that's a nice blind review for me.
Yeah, do it, mate. I think I've got a review on the YouTube channel, and I said this to Robo, and I'm fucking fairly sure I said it on the review. Instrumentally, it's fantastic. I love a good drum. I love a good guitar, but I just can't get past that. That voice that they all.
But do you know when they can sing? Do you know when they can do it well? You can tell the difference.
Yeah,
I can't get past it, mate.
Like Corey Taylor. I mean, you could tell when he's doing it. He's fucking outstanding at doing it, and you can actually hear what he's saying as well. He's like he's the best. Yeah, he's been one of the best. He is the best to me. At doing it.
When he screams at you.
But there isn't. The thing is,
I gave a 7.
Thing is,
I gave a 7.
What you'll find is that you'll never find a bad instrumental metal band because they're all fucking talented. All talented, super talented. You'll never find a bad one.
Well, yeah, that came in at how many votes? How many views? 41 million views. I didn't do the Beatles, but that were respectable, 385 million. So you can see the difference in quality there. But to me, unfortunately, Architects are better. Fuck your little feud, Mr. Paul McCartney and John Lennon there.
Jim McCartney.
Get it going again. 19, probably the best song to come out of Ireland. Cranberries and Zombie.
Oh.
By far the best song to come out of there. Bless her soul when she passed away. A very good band I like. Did a very good version of it. Bad Wolves covered it, and if you get a chance to listen to it, a fucking amazing cover. But you can't. It's not better than the original. I can't take it away from her. View wise, you're talking 1.5 billion.
Yeah, that's standard.
Says it all.
Standard, yeah. Standard.
Sorry, boys, that's better than your Pogues.
Yeah, of course it is.
Next one is a song by Corey Taylor, but it's not his Slipknot band. It's his alter ego band, his original band, which is Stone Sour. Coming in with, it's called Song 3, coming in at 18. It's how do I talk about this song? After I got married, we drove down to Bath to stay at this hotel, and she turned to me and actually said, "Why did you marry me?" And you think, oh, what sort of question is that as a man? And you know when you can't answer them, I said, right, I just want you to play one song. I want you to listen to the lyrics, and that's why. So I want both of you to actually listen to this song at some point. It's Stone Sour Song 3, and this is exactly why I married her, because she pulled me out of a massive hole in my life. I don't know, she just turned up. She shouldn't have, because I did fuck her about at the beginning. I'm a bit of a knob like that. But yeah, very big song for me. 18, Stone Sour Song 3 with a respectable 41 million votes.
Nice.
Next one, it'll be definitely up Liam's street, being the spunk he is. Coming in at 17 with a respectable 200 million views. Ooh. Patrick Swayze, She's Like the Wind.
Oh, fucking legendary song. Great song. Absolutely amazing. Like, I love everything about that song.
What's not to love about it?
You can't falter it. You can't. It's 80s, it's cheese, and it's Patrick fucking Swayze. Can't go wrong. You
Architects.
can't love it. Love it.
Architects. Stone Sour. Fucking Patrick Swayze.
She's Like the Wind. Oh, I can listen to that.
Done,
when he even says if she's like the wind, you always sit back and go, I listen to the sax playing, mate. It's wicked song.
Man.
Wicked song.
It's a great song. It is a great song. And rest in peace to a legend.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Winning next for me, massive song. I love them. I love every song by them, but this is the biggest song by far. Radiohead with Creep. Can't beat it. Amazing song.
I bet that was hard to pick a Radiohead song.
Well, mate, but my heart went with that one because it was the first one I heard. I wasn't on them early.
Yeah.
Or on them later on.
Oh, okay.
And someone just kept playing this one song over and over, over and over. And I thought, this is good, this is good, this is good. And can't get it out of my head. It's amazing. I could sing it lyric for lyric, and it just means so much to me.
Yeah, it's amazing song. And I'm surprised me and Liam didn't put a radio song in there. Because
I did, but I took it out. I did put Thinking About You.
I put High and Dry in, and it just missed out on the list, to be fair.
I'm going to give you guys a Radiohead song you've never heard. That's a nice blind review for one of you.
Go for it. I like it. Obviously, that was number 17, and that were 1 billion views.
Yeah, it's
respectable.
Standard.
It's always going to be. It's the biggest song they ever did.
Great.
Coming in at 16, you'd never guess this one. I think I played it at work today, and he looked at me funny when I played it, Bren. But Mud, Tiger Feet.
That's a good song.
It's a great song.
I love it. Something about it. I don't know what it is, but it's a very good song.
I like it.
I couldn't name you else by Mud. Really couldn't. But that song is a banger. 10 million views.
Nice. Weird, but nice.
Next one. I think we've all had a song in by these. Coming in at 15, Nirvana with Lithium.
Good call.
Amazing song.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.
you could have gone with Smells Like Teen Spirits, which were like 1.8 billion, but this one only did 254 million. Say Oni, that's quite a lot of views.
That is.
Yeah. I didn't go generic. I actually thought about it, and the lyrics to Lithium mean a bit more to me than Smells Like Teen Spirits.
Yeah.
So that's why it's there. The one that really touches home, we're in a low place now. This is where it gets a bit darker for me. Struggling mentally. I didn't realise that I was struggling mentally, but then when you start listening to the songs you listen to, you realise you're not right.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is when you need the people around you to lift you back up. And this is probably the one song when you're on to go, oh, what, but it's heavy, it's horrible, and it's not. 14 was Slipknot with Snuff.
Nice. Great song.
It was Paul Gray before he passed away. It was how he felt, and you could tell he was really hurting, and I resonate with that song quite a lot.
Yeah.
The video is absolutely mental. If you get a chance to listen, Bren, I don't think you've heard it. It's a very good song, mate. It's brilliant. Piano, very low key instrument, him just singing and hearing how he feels. And that was 170 million views. So that's Slipknot, very big band.
Huge.
That is not even a big song by him, and hitting them sort of numbers.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Next one, I mentioned it, our little bonus. I love the song. I love everything about it. I was pissed off that it finished second in our bonus. Rev Theory, voices, Randy Orton's theme. Amazing song. I mean, it's just the one for me. Sometimes I hear voices, my arms go up, and I absolutely love it. 42 million views for that.
It's like a big fucking child.
Oh, I love it, mate. If I could be one guy, he'd be the one. I'd just want to curb stomp everybody.
Love it.
RKO everyone out of nowhere. That'd be the one for me. Amazing. Next one, and this is the song. I mean, I was young, and I remember staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning to do a repeat of Top of the Pops, so I could record this song, so it could be my ringtone. Right? Snow Patrol with Run.
Great song. Really,
absolutely
really
love it.
Good song.
And I stayed up just to record it. And when you try not to make a noise, amazing, mate.
Great song.
So too tight to buy it. That was 55 million views.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a lot here. Massive. We're getting into my nitty gritty now. I mean, where I really do start to shine a little bit of who I am. Coming in at 11. My favourite band for a very, very long time. They're not anymore. They've been replaced, but they'll always have a place in my heart. These are one of the reasons I listen to metal. I'm off to see them with Bullet next year doing this album, and I can't wait for them to play this song. It's Trivium with Dying in Your Arms. Absolutely love that song.
I heard that.
Amazing song. If you get a chance, do a review on it. You'll love it. 14 million. I can't wait to go to that gig. Honestly, I'll be like 19 again until my back gives up. Now we're getting into the top 10. This is these top 10 now. I will listen to each one of these songs at least once, twice, 5 times a week. I'm gonna start. This is the only band I've put in twice in the entire top 50, and I'm gonna start by telling you this song was the highest viewed song I have on my list, and it's pretty phenomenal. 2.2 billion views. And this is what does me when Liam goes on about he does not really know anything by him, and it is Numb by Linkin Park.
Oh yeah. Great. Yeah, I know Numb. But
and
Linkin
that
Park,
just
they're kings of new metal though, aren't they? They are the kings.
They're the ones. I mean, this song is just. If I'm happy, I'll listen to this. If I'm sad, I'll listen to this. If I'm in a fucking crazy mood, I'll listen to this. I'll just listen to this song. I absolutely love it. It's just they are the kings.
Yeah, 2 point. I tell you what, that makes sense. I mean, I tell you what, the amount of letters and the amount of stuff that's been said about Chester, about his depression stuff, and how much that song, they said they could hear him in that song. You know, when you hear a band, you hear them, but people do you know what I mean? People were saying, I actually heard him. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
A lot of people connected with that song a lot. I mean, I don't think I know anyone who doesn't like that song.
Great song.
Yeah, it's good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, well done.
I'm a bit shocked that I didn't put that in actually because it's a great song. I think I could probably think the whole world thinks like that at some point in their lives.
I think it's that song has probably touched 90% of people in the world.
Oh yeah,
at some point,
definitely.
Coming in next at 9, a band I don't really listen to much anymore, but Iron Maiden with Fear of the Dark.
Not bad.
Amazing. That is proper 70s, 80s English metal music.
You can't be a bit of Maiden, though, can you?
Maiden are amazing. That song, I love it. I don't know why, couldn't tell you, but I've heard it probably 10,000 times. Don't get old for me. Sounds as good now as it did when I listened to it when I was 15.
That's why you know it's a good
47
song.
million views. Yeah, man.
That's why you know it's
Definitely.
a good song when it's still fucking playable today and it still sounds as good as it did 30 years ago, 40 years ago. That's where you know you're on something.
I mean, it could not be liked. I mean, they overkilled everything. They had about 400 guitarists, 80 drummers. It was just ridiculous. Just one of them bands that just turned over drummers, guitarists to find what they needed to find, and they eventually found the sends. But yeah, coming in at 8, massive song, featuring Mr. Bowimsen. It's Queen with Under Pressure.
Oh man, I forgot about that song. Awesome.
Got to be there. Amazing song.
Brilliant song.
What's not to like about it? Probably two of the biggest voices at the time come together and make an absolute banger. But the thing about it is they said they'd never work together again after that song. They didn't get on, which surprises me.
That's weird.
Yeah, it surprised me. That's why they only did the one song. They were meant to do a full album together.
That's kind of ruined the fucking song for me now.
Sam, with that, sorry, I'm pretty sure, mate, it was Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson, not David Bowie.
Are you sure?
No,
yeah, 100%, mate. It wasn't about trust me, mate. Trust me. Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson went into the studio together, and Freddie Mercury didn't like what was going on around, not in a pedo kind of way or anything like that, just so like the way Michael Jackson was trying to direct Freddie how to sing and all these sound engineers and stuff, and they were meant to do an album together, but they recorded one song and that was it. Freddie walked out, said I fucking can't, I can't do this
maybe I'm wrong, but this is opening even bigger can of worms now.
I know.
Yeah, it was Michael Jackson, mate. I'm pretty sure if Liam has a quick Google, it was definitely Michael Jackson, mate, not Bowie.
Strange.
Oh, okay.
Because Freddie come out and said that, you know, they did, like you said, they did plan to do a full album together. But he just couldn't get on. He just couldn't get on with what was going on.
It's Michael Jackson.
There you go then.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury. And David Bowie was at his funeral and everything. They were best mates.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was going to say that ruined the song if Bowie and Freddie didn't get on because that's.
Well, I've not ruined it for you now. You can like it again.
I love it now. I love it. It's back to normal again. Yeah, it's back. Thank
God. Next song, I had to push my entire list down one and drop my number 50, which I can tell you now was Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. I had to drop that out to add this song in when Brendan is. This is the only song I thought I've got to add it, right? And it's the same reason it was on the same lines as the Verve, The Drugs Don't Work. This was the other song. He used to sing it on karaoke when my friend died, before he died, and it was The Reason by Hoobastank. I had to put it in. And I thought, and you know, when you said it, Brendan, I went, oh my God, why have I not thought about this? And I literally went, everyone's coming down one, it's going in. And I couldn't put it any higher than number 7. That's where it sits.
Yeah, man.
Amazing song. Rest in peace, Shane. Number 6. I don't think I know one person that don't like this song. In Excess, Never Tear Us Apart.
Oh yeah, fucking wicked song. Wicked song.
Oh, underrated band.
Very, very underrated.
In Excess, straight up.
Yeah,
straight up.
Yeah, I agree.
But then you look at the numbers, you think, were they underrated? Where do you think they were in views wise?
17, 20?
I would say 100 mil.
104 mil. That was not bad, that. So they're not as underrated as you think, are they? Or were it just that one song that everyone seemed to love? I don't know.
They've got some
it's a good song, Sam.
Yeah, it's a great song.
We all go on about number 5. This is my go-to. I will destroy this song everywhere on karaoke. This is my go-to song. I will sing it wherever I go. I'm sorry, boys, but if we're ever out and there's karaoke, I'm singing it. I'm ruining it for you. And it is Mr. Bryan Adams with Summer of '69.
Great song. Great song. Can't argue with that.
I absolutely love the song.
Yeah,
love
great song. Yeah, it cheers you up. It's nice. It's driving to Skeggy, innit? It's driving to Skeggy, driving to, it's
to Vegas, mate.
It's
to Skeg Vegas.
Yeah, there's just so many situations that you've had Summer of '69 in there,
Yeah.
Loads. Yeah, it's
amazing song.
Yeah.
249 million views.
Yeah, classic standard.
Yeah, classic. We're coming to the nitty gritty now. We're into my top 4. Starting with the reason a lot of guitarists exist to this day, and not one of you's mentioned him, I don't think. Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Along the Watchtower, mate. All Along the Watchtower. Amazing song at number 4. I couldn't put him any higher because the other 3 are just royalty to me. He's up there, but yeah, number 4, Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower. What can you say about that? It's classic. Yes. Everybody knows it. 90% of guitar bands wouldn't exist without this guy.
I agree.
I think it's got that what you two beat me up about all the time. Because he could have been in mine and Liam's top 50 if he made more music, but he only did 2 albums, didn't he? So you probably don't really think about it as much as you should do. Yeah, best guitarist ever of all time, but probably not out there as much or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But it's a mint song. It's on Under Siege, isn't it? All Along the Watchtower.
Yeah, man.
Seagal.
Number 3. We're here now, boys. We're coming to the end. I'm glad you've endured and lasted this long, and I do appreciate it. Metallica with Nothing Else Matters.
Oh, I knew that was going to be chucked in there. I know.
As soon as that little riff kicks to life, everybody knows it. It's just amazing song. I could have put so many Metallica songs in, but
it was always going to be Enter Sandman or Nothing Else Matters, wasn't it? It always was going to be.
I wanted to put Sad But True in there, but I'm sorry, but when you've got a playlist, you always start it with that one. I do, so why wouldn't I put it as my favourite song by him?
Yeah, man.
Massive 1.4 billion views.
Yeah.
Number 2, Prince, Purple Rain.
Wow. Now I definitely need to have a listen.
Purple Rain is amazing. I played it today at work. I've played it on way home in my van. I've played it at least twice today. Says it all. Love the song. It's just one of them songs that just makes you feel amazing, and it just makes you realise how untalented you are as a person. And why can he sing? He can dance. He can play guitar, and he can make every woman's panties fall off. It annoys me. Am I wrong, Brent?
You're right, mate. You're right.
But yeah, and it's not as high as you think with the views. 250 million.
Yeah,
I mean, but it's not close to what's round it.
Yeah, when I put it in my list, mate, I was a little bit surprised it only had 250, even though it's still massive. 250 million views, guys. Come on.
Massive. We say that as if it's small numbers. Imagine if we had 250 million views on this video. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the dream, boys.
That's the dream.
That's the dream.
We just beat fucking Purple Rain, mate.
Yeah,
that's right.
You can fuck off your purple ponce.
But this is the one, and I'm glad you're here for this emotional journey with me, guys. These songs have been me from the bottom to the top. They've took me from the highest highs and the lowest lows, and I'm still here fighting. And I was talking to Bren at work today, and I tell you what, Liam, you and Bren, I feel like I've known you both a lifetime. I've only known you a short amount of time, but I'm glad I have met you both, and I'm glad I'm part of this. And you are like brothers to me now. and it is through music.
That.
But number one, with 1.7 billion views. Best song in the world by far. I don't give a shit what any of you say. You can kiss my ass, suck my balls. I don't care. It's Linkin Park with In the End.
Yeah. I knew that was coming. And yeah, well done, mate. Top 50. But yeah, definitely. That was good song. Good call. How come Linkin Park? How come that's your top song?
First song I heard by them. The music video blew me away and on the hits. I played it to death. I got that album for Christmas off my mum. It was the first album I got with swearing on it. I played it to death because she got me an album with swearing on it. I got that one, and I got I think it's I can't remember the one with the curtains on by Eminem. I can't remember what it's called.
Pretty cool.
Is it called Curtain Call? It was just, I remember it being having curtains on, and I'm listening to this music going, she's letting me listen to swearing music. No way. And then she went to market. We had a market at Fawn, right? And she came back, and this is when I knew I was sweaty. We called them sweaties. This is when I knew I was sweaty. She came back, right, with this hoodie. She passed me this hoodie, and it was a Linkin Park sweaty hoodie. I'm like, yes, I'm finally one of them. Oh, fucking amazing, mate. Suddenly had me flared jeans, me chains. Yeah, that were it. That was the start for me, and that was the song. So
yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was good, mate. Well done, well done. Thanks for letting us join you on the journey. So, I mean, like I said to Bren, and like I've explained to about myself, what did it do to you, creating your top 5?
Mate, I tell you, that is one of the hardest things I have ever done. I'm not kidding you when I say I could have put 500 songs in that top 50.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know how you boys managed it, but it got to a stage where I couldn't look at it anymore, because when you look at it, you go, why is that there and that not? Why am I putting that there and not that?
Yeah.
It just got to a stage. I wrote it and I have not looked at it until we've done it. That were it. Because I couldn't.
I think we can all agree. I said it on my episode. It was tiring. It really was tiring, because it takes a lot of thought. Do you think about all them songs that you've heard in your lifetime, that you've connected with, and then you have to narrow down whatever part of your brain stores all them songs, and then you've got to narrow that down to 50 of your top songs. It like I said, don't get me wrong. I fucking thoroughly enjoyed doing it, and I thoroughly enjoyed listening to both of yours, but it was tiring. It was tiring, and it was emotionally charged as well.
Yeah,
I think that was the same for all of us.
I've got one little thing we're going to do before we call this one out and let you do your last bit. I'm just going to tell you some of the songs I chucked out, just a handful of songs, just to get to where we are. There was stuff like Journey, Don't Stop Believing, gone. Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name, gone. Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl, gone.
Wow.
I mean, Eric Cartman, Hungry Eyes, gone. You know what I mean? There was just stuff there. Thin Lizzy, Boys Are Back in Town, gone.
Oh wow, yeah.
Some absolute classics. This is one for me, and I absolutely love it. And I'm regretting it now. The Cars with Drive, I absolutely love that song.
Yeah, there's loads. I mean,
that's just a handful of what I dropped out.
I mean, like you said there. I mean, I like just thinking now. It's just, what about Bronski Beat, Small Town Boy? What a fucking banger that is. There's just loads and loads. But I'm happy. I'm really happy with my 50. I think it shows who I am as a person. It shows basically why I'm a fucking mod or Parker monkey or whatever you want to call me.
Rolling Stone.
And I think it's the same with yours, Robbo, and Liam's. When Liam did his, everybody was expecting Sex Pistols, Buzzcocks, Clash.
I was though. I was exactly. I was. I didn't expect to have Paula Cole at top 50.
No.
Well, it's there, mate, and there's a massive reason why it is. Yeah. Mr. Dawson Creek.
It's like Robert. I didn't know that Robbo was such a big fan of the Phonics and Radiohead.
Yeah.
And
massive.
That's what Robbo always says. We're like brothers now, and we're more alike than what we actually think we are.
Yeah.
And I know full well I could, go anywhere with you two and have the best time.
What, like Slam Dunk?
Even though, leave it with me.
Slam Dunk. Where is she? Let's sort her out now. Get her on the podcast.
Podcast T-shirts, recordings, videos.
Work related, mate. You can't not go. Work related. I'll type you up a letter.
You're gonna have like a motif on it, then have CEO at the bottom.
I thought there was overtime on that Sunday, Robbo.
There's overtime all day.
Yeah.
Massive shift, mate.
But you've got to work in Leeds.
by order of El General, you have to.
Herr Commandant.
Disciplinary is coming up.
I enjoyed your Sam.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's nice to know. Guys. And this is what I really wanted to get out of this as well. And we're going to discuss it on another episode at some point, probably the next one. We're not sure yet. But what I wanted to get out was a musical footprint of who we are and where we've come from and what we've done. And you can tell, you can listen to it. If you put them in order by age and whatever, you can see like the way we've grown up and what we've done and what we've achieved and where we've ended up. And like Brent said, it's exactly like on the last episode. It's this music has got us to where we are. It's like Robo said as well. Like he listens to this song with his mate, or like he's listened to songs that if it wasn't for that song, I probably wouldn't be here. And these are the songs that have, and who is Rolling Stone to tell us that, Janis Joplin could be number 3? I don't think anyone in the world can tell anybody who is the best, who has the best song, who even by numbers, by showing money or showing how popular the artist is or anything. I don't think anyone in the world can tell you what song is the best song in the world.
It's like you bang on, mate, because you think about how many people are on the planet. So let's obviously forget young kids. So if you say from the age of 18 to people on death's door, the amount of people on the planet, I tell you now, mate, there's not one person that would write down the same list that Rolling Stone did.
No.
Not one.
No.
Definitely not.
No. But no one in the planet was going to do one that I would do, or the same as you, or Robbo.
Yeah.
This is a cool thing. And this is what I wanted to get out of this is, again, showing our musical footprint, proving that you can't just fucking say this is the best song. You can't, even by views, numbers, or it doesn't matter. I mean, the top songs of Robbo's and the top songs of yours. Even if what was the highest view song, Robbo, you had? What was yours, Brad?
2.2 billion.
And who was that?
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park. Okay.
I think mine would probably be Purple Rain, maybe with 250. Oh no, I did have a. One sec, sorry.
You had one that had a billion, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I'm on a look for it now, mate.
I had 770,000, which was Roxette. That was my biggest.
I had Hoobastank. The Reason.
There you go.
Was a
770 million, not thousand, Liam.
770 million.
And then Bittersweet Symphony by the Verve had 1 billion as well.
There you go. So, but I wouldn't agree that any of those songs would have been my top songs, and I don't think anyone. But some people will.
Everyone's different.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we've proved a point. I think we've done a job. I think maybe we do discuss this at another time. I think maybe we need to have a break from it. Just because it's been mental to get where we are.
It's been draining. It's been very draining.
Yeah, it has, and and I hope you guys have really enjoyed it. So as much
as we keep saying that it's been tiring and mentally draining, don't think for 1 minute that us three haven't enjoyed doing this, because we have
every minute.
Oh yeah,
we really have. So, but I challenge anybody to do your top 50 and send it over to us. And I'm telling you,
tell us how you felt at the beginning. Tell us how you felt while doing it, and the main thing, I want to see what you feel like after, because I feel like a new man.
Yeah,
and
it makes you feel like it doesn't feel you know your progression and where you are and why you're there, and the road you've led is never going to be the same as anyone else, and that music is the soundtrack to the road you led in life.
Exactly.
I can guarantee you when we come to release these episodes and we advertise these episodes. So we advertise mine, and I know people that know me will say, "Oh, I bet there's going to be 30 Oasis songs in there." But
actually, mate, only 29.
You know what I mean? But when they listen to the episode and realise, and I'm giving something away now, that there's only 3 Oasis tracks in there. I'm not just a one-trick pony, guys. You know what I mean?
No.
And I'm pretty sure Liam only put one Pistol song in this list.
I did.
Liam's a massive Sex Pistols fan.
I had 4 punk songs in my entire list. Bouncing Souls.
Do you know what I
2 were
mean?
Bouncing Souls.
Yeah, Robbo's put one Slipknot song in there.
Yeah.
One Metallica song.
Yeah.
You know, so we're not all one-trick ponies. We don't just come on to the episodes and talk Oasis, Sex Pistols, and Metallica. We've all got a wide, varied knowledge of all kinds of music. I mean, I can turn around now and say the only probably genres I couldn't talk about is jazz and maybe I know a little bit of country and western. That I know Kenny.
I'd say I can do jazz hands.
I can't do jazz hands.
You know what I mean? But we do. We know punk music, we know indie music, we know rock music, we know fucking metal music, we know.
But the point of this podcast wasn't to prove people wrong or tell people what we feel about music or what we want to do and say this is what we fucking think's amazing, even though we have done with the definitives. But what these episodes, what are new episodes and a new style of episodes that we are doing, which are these, part 1, 2, 3, and 4 of what we've done, are going to be what the podcast is going to start being about. It's going to be us learning new music. It's going to be us learning how we got to listen to these bands. What is it that gets us going? What is it, and we want to know what you guys think as well. And if people are saying that we're the same one-trick ponies, go and fucking listen to another podcast because we don't care. We're here to show you guys that music is the greatest thing that life has ever given us. And even if you wouldn't have your family, you wouldn't have your house, you wouldn't have your job, and everyone would think, Liam, you're talking shit. It's like, no, because you wouldn't have listened to that song that would have made you think like that to move to you into that point for where you are now. Music shapes 100%. Your life, and music is everything, and it is the greatest gift that we've got.
I agree. And
I didn't realise it until this top 50.
No, you're right.
Serious.
No, you're right. You are right. Because I can look at my list now and I'm looking at Temptation by New Order and I know exactly what made me listen to that and I know exactly what made me love it.
Yeah.
So, like you say. But yeah, Robbo, your episode, mate. See us out, bruv.
I've always wanted to do this. Oh my God, it's happening. Take care. Comb your hair and fuck off.